Ladies and gentlemen, guys and gals, non-binary pals, and a technicolor rainbow in between, this is Modular Media's Wrestling Podcast. I am one of your hosts, Chris A. Boingo Rider Gaston, and with me, as always, is my tag team partner in this endeavor.
The Vacuuminator.
How you doing?
I'm here. I'm also engaged with a debate about whether or not Sky from Power Rangers SPD is a sexist or not in Buster's server at the moment. So forgive me if I'm a little distracted.
I mean, fair, but also you're cutting in a little bit. Not a ton. I could understand you. So let's hope things kind of squeak up a little bit. Yeah. But in the meantime, hey, how was your 2 weeks?
I got sick.
Sick.
Yeah, pretty much.
Nasty?
Not really.
Alright. So, we're currently in Saturday purgatory for AEW Dynamite.
Yeah. There was no Dynamite last night. I was very sad, except I wasn't because I was able to get some other shit done.
Yeah, but also we did skip a week, so we do have a Dynamite to talk about. We have 2 Rampages.
We got a double shot of Rampage and a main course of Dynamite. Ooh,
And a
yeah.
fucking chaser fucking Buyin, bitch.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's the Buyin. I'm fucking
Little
JFK.
little side of BTE and Sammy Vlog.
I had this earlier, and I don't know how I feel about it.
What the fuck is that?
It's Coca-Cola with coffee.
Stop.
No.
Get some help.
I got it for free.
I'm talking to the Coca-Cola company, not you.
But I got it for free, so of course I'm going to drink it.
All right, Bill Burr.
What? Bill Burr does
Whenever he does ad reads on his podcast and he's talking about a promotion and it has something that's for free in it, he always like suddenly breaks into whenever he says the word free. It's
free.
Yeah.
Just like that, or a little bit different?
Kind of like that. Kind of like that. I can't quite hit the pitch.
I mean, I got a pretty good falsetto.
Yeah.
I feel pretty good about my falsetto. I mean, I mean, I could always do this voice. Scare the shit out of you with copyright. Uh-huh. Hey, Sora. Fuck up Mario, why don't you?
Well, it's been nice having this channel while it lasted. I surrender willingly to Disney's lawyers as long as they promise to be gentle.
You think they're gonna be gentle? Double-sided, no lube. Alright, should we fucking get talking about some professional wrestling?
I mean, we fucking better. We got free shows, and we're starting an hour later than we're ever supposed to.
Yeah. Alright, first Rampage 2.0 had a
I barely remember this.
Daniel Garcia fought CM Punk, and they had one of those little interview things beforehand. It was good. I remember liking it.
It was okay, I think. Probably, yeah.
Yeah. I know there was a good one of like why are you hanging around with the Nasty Boys' younger brothers?
Oh, yeah.
That was a good line.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Garcia lost to Punk. He tapped out in the Anaconda Vice.
Yeah, no. Punk looked good. He looks like David Arquette in this picture.
He does. I also thought he looked a little like Negan from The Walking Dead before his hair got messed up.
Yeah. I mean, and like I've been watching a Scream retrospective past couple days. And David Arquette's in those movies, so that's probably why my brain's at David Arquette right this moment.
I mean, I think those are one of the big movies he's really known for.
I mean, there's one other movie he's really well known for in our circles.
Honestly, this might make you really mad, but fuck it. I only know David Arquette from wrestling.
No, I'm talking about the wrestling movie he did in the 90s.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's why I felt the need to say it. It's like that's the only thing I know him from is people being upset about that movie and the WCW shit and his recent redemption.
He's in the new Scream, I believe. Yeah, he's in the new Scream.
Okay. I don't care about horror movies though.
I think I kind of want to have like a little personal Scream marathon. Maybe a couple slashers, a Freddy here, a Jason there. You know, why not? Maybe do it. Maybe do it on my Discord server in the chat, and we'll just screen share it and all that kind of stuff. It'll be fun.
Can I just skip to the part of the year where I get to eat pumpkin pie?
No, you must enjoy the spoop. We then have a.
Oh god, it's scary! It's scary, fucking e-commerce man. Ah, spoop.
Hey, buddy, it's not e-commerce. He's fucking crypto Chad. Not crypto Chad.
I couldn't think of the word.
E-commerce is like fucking shipping and shit.
Really?
Yeah, no, like if you make a product on like Etsy and sell it on the internet, that's e-commerce.
Okay. I was just trying to think of a word that sounded similar, and I knew I had heard e-commerce somewhere before.
Yeah. No, he's a crypto bro. He's
Okay.
current gimmick, crypto bro.
Yeah. Also,
Max Seidel basically going like, "Hey, yo, don't fucking fall for his crypto bro bullshit." But we'll get to that later.
And Leo's like, I'm a legitimate businessman.
At least Leo hasn't gone, "Hey man, you want to get into NFTs?" That will immediately get him heat.
You know that's coming. Once he's full heel, that'll happen.
Goddamn.
That's how AEW gets into NFTs. I can see it. I can see it.
I don't want them to do that. I do not want them to do that. But if they do that, shit. You gotta respect. They get the money they want. They get heat on a heel who's a bad guy. And all the crypto bros won't give a fuck because they're fucking crypto bros.
Yeah.
Shit.
Also, I like how they haven't pushed Leo as a wrestler at all at this point. I kind of think that might be how they signed him. They were like, "We just want you as a manager. You don't have to wrestle. We know wrestling is stressful for you for some reason."
Yeah. But, like, I have a feeling it's kind of like a Matt Hardy situation. You are here to speak and talk and be cool and wrestle when you want / need.
Mm-hmm.
Also, just I'm really liking how Leo is differentiating his character from Matt Hardy.
Yeah.
Because they're very similar archetypes. But Matt Hardy is the classic carny-ass bullshit. And Leo is the neo-carny-ass bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
You know something I just
He's the Hangman Adam Page to Matt Hardy's Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Oof. You know what I just realized? I'm surprised, like, one of the fucking old carny ass bullshit wrestle people haven't tried to do NFTs yet.
I don't think that man knows how to properly work his phone, let alone start up an NFT.
I mean, true. Next we had the Acclaimed going up against La Lucha Brothers.
I think this match was okay, but I do not remember it at all.
Yeah, I remember it was good. I remember the Acclaimed looked good. I remember Lucha Bros looking better. Because
I remember thinking the rap was a little softer than I'm used to for them.
Yeah, I think it was a little softer. It wasn't soft on the fucking internet, though, with the fucking dude from WWE.
Yeah, well.
Have you seen that shit? Like one of the he was in NXT and now he's on the main roster with his whole frickin' faction. And they're a rap gimmick. And he basically called out the Young Bucks for wearing expensive shoes to the ring, but wearing Vans and cheaper shoes in their everyday life.
Oh yeah, I kind of saw some of that shit, but it's true culture shit, so I mostly ignored it.
Yeah, and like the Young Bucks did their bio bullshit. You know what the Young Bucks do, and I'm just getting here going like, yeah, well, yeah. Why are you pointing that out? That's the gimmick. They're obnoxious assholes. You're acting as if this is new information, buddy. Let's continue. Jade Cargill goes up against the girl from Chicago, something Sky, Blue Sky,
Sky Blue.
Sky Blue.
And
Jade.
I was really excited to talk about this match last week before I got sick, and do you want to know why?
Why?
Because I was curious about Sky Blue. I wanted to learn a little bit more about her because she's a new AEW signee,
Mm-hmm.
and you know I knew she was a Chicago native, so I was like maybe she's got a interesting repertoire, and I googled her, and do you know what came up?
Um, photo shoots of your liking.
Yeah, Sky Blue has the exact same spelling, and search IOs intertwining with each other because of it. She has the exact same name as a currently active porn star.
Exact same
And
name or exact same person?
exact same name. It's a different person.
Okay.
But still, I was like, girl. Especially because when I did find actual information about her, I found out, of course, Blue isn't her actual last name. Her first name is Sky, but I'm like, okay, so either you don't know about this and somebody needs to bring it to your attention so you can change your gimmick name, or you do know about this and you've just chosen not to change it, which seems like a very poor choice in my opinion.
See, because my first gut instinct was, oh, you found an OnlyFans.
No,
I know
which by the
I know
way,
some wrestle ladies have an OnlyFans.
yeah. And like I am not, and I should also say I'm not bringing this up to be like, oh, that fuck porn stars or anything like that, or
Well, I
she's an
mean, fuck
idiot for
porn
this.
stars, and when you need to fuck them for camera.
Yeah, I mean, like, the point I'm trying to make is
I'm
sex
joking.
work is because you brought up OnlyFans. I feel
Yeah,
the
yeah,
need
yeah.
to say sex work is valid. I'm perfectly fine with anyone wanting to have an OnlyFans or a career in the porn industry. What am I fucking Jewish now? In the porn industry, as long as it's all safe and consensual for them.
Yes.
I'm just saying this is very bad for your search metrics, lady. Maybe fix that.
Yeah, yeah. Anywho, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was a cool AEW style squash match. And what's up,
Mm-hmm.
Drippy? You doing good, Drip Boy?
Why do you always post that first, Drippy? I wonder.
Well, I mean, I
Where did
always
you get that catchphrase from?
whenever I hop into a chat, I go, yo, hey, howdy, howdy.
Yeah, but I know you got that from somewhere.
I don't
I'm
know.
wondering where Drippy got this from.
But in the meantime, we'll continue on. We then get a main event interview with Ricky Starks and Brian Cage.
Didn't we also get one of these for the first match in the show?
We did. We got two of them.
That's fucking weird.
It was fine. I liked it.
Yeah, I guess.
Bionicle.
Mm.
And then we had a Philadelphia style street match. And I remember liking it enough. I don't remember the
It
outcome.
felt it felt tame compared to other gimmick matches they've done recently. Like it
Yeah.
wasn't bad. It was just like, okay, this is underwhelming, but I still hope it's the end of this fucking feud.
We'll find out eventually.
I also really hope Brian Cage finds something really cool to do after this, because God has he felt underused for this whole feud.
Yeah, I don't know what the I don't know what the big problem is with Taz feuds, Team Taz feuds. The CM Punk one was great. It did what it wanted to do. It got in, it got out. That's the best Team Taz feud we've had so far.
I also think the Cody one that they started and then dropped was really solid.
Yeah. Who knows? Maybe it's a Taz and that whole crew weird with creative. So do you just want to run through BTE and Sammy Vlog, the first two?
Let me see if
Just
I
like,
remember any of this. Oh yeah, there was a great in BTE 277 Powerbomb. There was a really cool continuity bit where we just see Hangman chilling out in bed, and then his wife's like from off screen. She's like, "Hey, mail came," and throws a letter at him, and he starts reading it in like thought narration, and the letter is like really meta, and there's a moment where it's like, "Dear Mr. Hangman, you are reading this in your head and as if you wrote it to yourself in voiceover. You did not write this. A human resources employee wrote this. You do not work in human resources. If you did, you would probably be fired by now." Um, and it's basically a letter saying like, "Hey, motherfucker, you've used up all your vacation days. Paternity leave's over. You need to come back to work." Setting up his appearance at the casino ladder match. Yes, that is the name.
yes.
Um, trying to think. Dark Order decides that they will be a democracy from now on, and on there's no one leader. And from everything, they're gonna vote with a show of claws.
Yes.
So that was good and wholesome.
Anarcho Dark Orderism.
Mhm. There was a really great bit because whole thing with Philadelphia. Oh, hey, we're in one of the two big ECW cities. So Blue Meanie was backstage, and there's a really great bit of him and Leva Bates interacting because remember she used to be Blue Pants. Uh,
And she still has blue hair.
yeah. So it's like a whole thing. Trying to see if there was anything else.
What if she was the kayfabe daughter of Blue Meanie?
That would have been cool.
That would have been
Uh,
adorable.
we then see a really cool recap of Hangman going out for the ladder match itself, set to the "What is a Cowboy" speech.
Nice.
And then like it starts with him like pumping up backstage before his music hits. And that's what actually ends off BTE. So that's the notable stuff from BTE. What happened in Sammy's vlog? Oh, there's a great bit where because fucking what's his name? I think it's Baron Black. He's had a gimmick on Sammy's vlog forever of going around and just calling indie people that they bring in for dark extras. And he's like, "They're extras. They're beneath me. I'm contracted. Fuck them." And so he sees Blue Meanie hanging out backstage, and he's like, "What the fuck are you doing here, you extra?" And he's like, I was an invited guest." And he's like, "Wait. I know you. Aren't you from that old Federation ECW?" And he's like, "Yeah. And he's like, "Oh, yeah. Okay, cool. I love ECW. Extra Championship Wrestling." And walks off. Uh, trying to see. So the Cody and as Son of Fuego bit has been continuing on Sammy's vlogs for the last couple weeks, and there's a great bit where they're doing photo shoots in gear together, and somebody comes up and starts talking to Cody as if he saying like, "Hey, Mr. Rhodes, can I get your advice on this, that, or the other thing?" And Fuego just walks up to this guy and slaps him and goes, "He's fucking Son of Fuego. You don't ever call him that when he's in this gear."
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Just do
Gotta keep kayfabe, bro. Gotta keep kayfabe.
yeah. There's a really good bit where I forget what they were talking about, but Wardlow and Marco Stunt were just talking about stuff in backstage, and the whole time you can see fucking that's another reoccurring thing in Sammy's vlog lately is just Kip Sabian in his new gimmick hanging out in the background of random scenes.
Perfect. Beautiful.
Yeah.
You love to see. You love to see a box head king.
Mm-hmm. Uh, and that is everything I can specifically remember from that one.
That's good. Aren't they going to be doing a dark match with Cody as
Son of Fuego?
yeah,
Yeah,
Son of Fuego?
They announced that on this week's vlog. I was gonna wait until we got to that to say it.
I couldn't remember what the Spanish were like. El Hijo de Fuego del Sol.
I think their tag team name is Too Fast, Too Fuego or something like that.
Although Cody's just like going along with it, and Drippy,
Mm-hmm.
you're right. The thighs are the best part of the chicken.
Yeah, it is Too Fast, Too Fuegos. I got it right.
Nice. Uh, thighs are also just the best part. So Tony Khan.
Tony Khan has been getting saucy lately on Twitter, and this was much more topical last week. I had this on the list last week when I thought we were going to do a show last week because I was like, there's not enough to talk about. Let's talk about Tony Khan's antics.
Yeah, no, because he's just been going like, "No, we're good. Fuck you, WWE will win," and they did.
Mm-hmm.
So
He is in full on. Okay, I didn't want to fight, but if we're gonna fight, I will fucking fight, and I will be the pettiest fucking bitch on Twitter, and it'll be amazing. But
yeah,
because he's been going back and forth about this back and the other thing about WWE trying to counter program Rampage, and so we got a Rampage pre-show last week because of that. And talking about numbers and all this other stuff and just clowning like a mother. And like in some ways it's like, okay, that's maybe a little bit reprehensible, but also like, yeah, he has earned it.
and it felt very much less AEW as a whole, and just more like this one show. I am being a little petty asshole, and I haven't heard a thing about him since the show.
Yeah.
He's back to classic old school Tony Khan. Hey Drippy, have a good breakfast. I want you to have a good ass breakfast.
Where are you, Drippy? China?
Maybe Australia.
Oh, yeah. Tell
The lands of pods and mighty mods.
Yeah, I was trying to think of the name, but if you see Frank, tell her hi for me.
But also, we gotta fucking talk about the buy-in. We had
Yeah.
buy-in for a TV show.
It's weird and wonderful because it's just an extra hour of Rampage, but it's also like this literally only happened because WWE decided to be cheeky, and so AEW decided to be cheeky back.
And here's the thing, AEW decided to be extra fucking cheeky.
Because they put a dream match on the card.
They put a dream match on the card, and then they had the women's match, which was one of the most infamous NXT matches, period.
Mm-hmm.
And basically went like, all right, go show them how good you are now that you've come to us. And they put on a pretty good match.
Yeah.
And then the third match is going like, oh, hey, Vietnam? Sick.
You've barely heard of either of these guys? You're gonna put on a really solid match.
No. Remember Bobby Fish, the guy you just fired? Here's him putting on a banger.
Mm-hmm. Like, these were all great matches.
And this is like genuine, like, part of me feels like this is genuine fuck you, WWE, the card.
Like,
it's
you're
subtle.
from Vietnam, Drippy. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
What do you guys eat for breakfast in Vietnam?
Is that just like normal eggs and bacon land, or do you have special stuff?
You do realize America's pretty much the only place that eats bacon for breakfast, right? Because of a marketing campaign in the 40s.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that specifically, but like honestly, I've only ever had bacon for breakfast when I have breakfast at a restaurant. Fucking Conti versus Garrett was really solid.
Yes.
Just great women action fest. Really cool seeing Ty continue a winning streak. To be honest, though I don't expect it, I would not be upset if she was the first TBS champion.
True. I think she's going to be one of the major like storylines in that she's going to be in contention and win a good number of the matches.
Yeah. Moriarty and Fish was really, really good.
A really good technical appetizer for the match we were gonna get.
Yeah. And like both this and the match that follows it was like, oh shit, maybe I do like technical wrestling.
Because technical wrestling is ramen. Is that like a genuine like ramen's just a common breakfast, or are you just eating ramen because you're eating ramen for breakfast?
Yeah, and also did you make this ramen? Did you get this ramen? And is it instant ramen? We need specifics here.
We're not trying to rag on you. I'm genuinely curious what a traditional Vietnamese breakfast is.
Yeah, come on. I want plot, story, facts, detail, condensed, tell it. And then Suzuki versus Danielson. This man, fucking Bryan Danielson, has been in AEW for less than a month. And he already has 2 match of the year contenders under his belt.
This man has been in the company for that amount of time, and he already has, what, 3 5-star classics now?
Mm-hmm. The only negative thing you could possibly say about this match is that it sucks that it was on YouTube because it barely did a number.
Yeah. But it also means that you can just share it with anybody. Just go like, fucking Bryan versus Suzuki. Here, have it. Enjoy.
Yeah. And literally, like, here's the thing. It didn't do a number at the time. A lot of people have watched it since then.
Yeah. Ramen's pretty common. Okay, cool. Again, remember, we are big dumb Americans. I speak with a southern drawl.
I'm trying to think of like an American equivalent to having that for breakfast, but like ramen's like a soup.
Grits? Like another starchy kind of foundation?
Or like oatmeal?
An instant? Okay.
How do you do oatmeal, by the way? We've never talked about this. Let's talk about oatmeal for a second. Let's have oatmeal cast.
I like my oatmeal kind of sticky with like chocolate chips, raisins.
I'm a runny man. I like it soupy. I can do any kind of flavor. Really, but typically I'll go for like a mixture like I do the instant Quaker, and I got to do 2 packets. 1 packet is not enough to fill me up, and I'll do like 2 different flavors. So like this morning I had maple and brown sugar and bananas and cream. And I was making a peanut butter and banana sandwich for lunch later in the day, and I had some pieces of banana left over, so I just put those in there, and it was mwah.
Nice. How excited did you get if you ever got the dinosaur egg oatmeal?
I actually never got that as a kid.
You're an adult. You can get it for yourself now.
I probably could. And I've seen it multiple times and gone, like, all throughout my life. I've seen it times and gone, like, that looks neat, but I kind of just want to stick with what I've always had. Like, it's weird. It's not one of those things I feel like I need it. It's not like when I see Pop-Tarts and I go, well, I could have the regular bland ones like a peasant, but I'm going to get the glazed.
I understand that there's different opinions, my friend. But you will tear the oatmeal from my Scottish descendant ass.
Drippy, you fitting to get blocked. No more oatmeal slander in the chat. That's a rule now.
Grain gruels are good. When you do them right, they are good. Oatmeal,
oh my God.
Grits, polenta.
Grits is a fucking side dish with like a little bit of syrup in it. It's the best.
Dude,
the fucking best.
You cannot have fried shrimp without grits. Cheese grits.
Whenever I go to a breakfast restaurant, no matter what I'm getting, I'm always like, give me a little bowl of grits on the side and bring me some syrup. Do that shit up.
See, here's the thing. You say
Waffle House, Denny's, Cracker Barrel, no matter where it is, I gotta have my grits.
Here's the thing. Like you act like you're not that big a Southern person, and then you pull out shit like that, man. Then you pull shit out that, and you show your card. You show that you've been down here for a while.
Okay, I don't consider myself a Southern person because I don't have a Southern accent. There's not a lot of Southern values I like. But you roll out some Southern food for me, I'll be like, yeah, fucking guns and Jesus and racism, let's go.
Hey. Remember, the farther left you go, the more guns you find. Just remember that.
That's true.
We're red, but not that red.
I like that I said that while I'm wearing a red beanie too. Please don't clip that out and post it without context.
But it's time to talk about I'm pressing the wrong button.
We've done the buy-in, so let's get to the main show of AEW Rampage 10/15/2021 from the James L. Knight Center in Miami, Florida.
Modular media authoritarianism. Hey. We're modular media anarcho communism, buddy.
To be honest, both of those sound like lectures you would do.
I mean, I can make a lecture on the leftist politics of One Piece. You think I'm joking? I'm not. That is a video in the pipeline.
So anyway, CM Punk and Matt Sydal.
Speaking of leftist, because Punk is lefty.
Yeah, he's.
Well, no, I mean Punk in general. That's the genre. I don't know Punk's personal politics. I'd imagine he doesn't like.
He seems pretty left.
Yeah. Matt Sydal, though, this was a fun match.
Yeah, it wasn't. It's not a 5-star classic. I don't think it's as good as Suzuki versus Danielson, but it's a really good opener match.
I also like how they did bring in the WWE history of they've had a couple matches before, but Matt Sydal's always lost.
Yeah, that was the other thing of like people posting after this aired, people posting how it started, how it's going comparisons of them in WWE and them now. Oh, that was cool.
But I appreciate when AEW goes like, yeah, no, the stuff that happened in WWE, it has storyline significance. We're not going to ignore it. It happened. We're going to have to be careful how we talk about it, but it happened.
And this was especially awesome because, like, man, I keep fucking forgetting that guys like fucking Sydal and Pac were in WWE because they had completely different names and they looked very different.
Yeah.
So people were posting those pictures, and I was like,
but next we had a segment with the Dark Order, just kind of going like, "Yo, we're the Dark Order. We're gonna be doing shit.
We're friends again."
Green as in like environmentalist in politics, or just more you're trying to be cheeky with colors?
I mean, I know the Green Party does exist in either America or somewhere in Europe. I forget.
There are several Green Parties, but there is a Green Party in America.
Okay.
It is one of the more significant third parties.
Okay. Yeah, I thought it was something like that.
In a country where we don't, where third party is a very dumb idea, just because of the way everything's set up. That's a bunch of fucking political science bullshit. Don't worry about it.
Anyway, I remember thinking this promo was good, but I don't remember what exactly was said in it.
Yeah, I think it was just hyping up the match between Dark Order and Super Click. Okay, Drippy. Are you being sincere in that? Or are you being the ironic joke that I think it's the joke? Because I think it's the joke. Because I get the joke.
I don't even know what that reference is.
There is a leftist political commentator on YouTube called Bosh.
Okay.
And he's a very controversial subject in a lot of ways. Because he doesn't deal with bullshit. And so he'll call out other leftists on like their dumb takes. So he gets a lot of flack. So his alerts thing when he live streams is Vosh bad.
Came out to talk about wrestling, and honestly, I'm feeling so attacked right now.
Don't worry about it. But in the meantime, hey, Ruby Soho and the Bunny.
It was okay.
It was okay. It beat fucking Roman and Brock in the fucking demo.
It's about it's the best thing about this match. Not
I,
that this match was bad. It
no,
just I didn't think it was anything to write home about, honestly.
no, it continued the feud for a little bit, but I stand by our tribal chief, fucking the Bunny. Yeah, it was a good match.
Mm.
And then we had a surprisingly good segment. Inner Circle, which is Jake Hager, Chris Jericho, and Sammy Guevara versus Men of the Year and Junior Dos Santos.
With Dan Lambert and Jorge Masvidal
In the corner. This turned a lot better than I think a lot of us were giving it credit for.
I'm not as high on it as you have been, but I didn't hate it.
I think Junior did a really good job coming from MMA and then doing wrestling, you know?
Yeah, his wrestling was okay. Those worked punches, though.
No, but I can totally understand why those work punches were the way they were.
Uh-huh.
Like, I accept it, I understand it, I get why. He did go through a table, I love that, and the minute fucking Roman Reigns started opening his mouth, he started fucking defending AEW. I gotta at least appreciate him on that.
Yeah, yeah. And I like that it was mostly him and Jake mixing it up. Like, I like that we gave both the MMA boys the spotlight at the same time.
Yeah. It's good, it's good. Solid.
Because, like, I am not the biggest fan of Jake Hager as a person, but as a performer, I think he's a really underappreciated good hand in the company, and he often gets lost in the shuffle. So anytime he gets the spotlight, I'm like, you know what? Okay, yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
That being said, his figure is fucking shit.
Yeah, hopefully he gets a better one.
Mm-hmm.
But in the meantime, also, Dos Santos was kind of dressed up like Sagat from Street Fighter.
And surprisingly, fucking American Top Team got the win. Scorpio Sky pinned Chris Jericho for the second time in his AEW career.
Nice. But also, it kind of establishes American Top Team as kind of an AEW faction. And I like how it's like, it is a dojo for MMA, but in AEW, it's a faction. It's just a faction.
Mm-hmm. I think that's fair, Drippy. I'm taking that to mean that, like, you agree with Bosh on some things, but he has some dumb things.
Yeah,
too.
he has said some dumb takes.
In other words, he's a fucking human.
Yeah, he's a human. Okay. Drippy, I appreciate that we're having a genuine kind of political conversation in some ways.
During the fucking wrestling show.
Yeah, no. But I think it'd be a good idea to kind of branch away from talking intense political theory. Yeah, but I would like to leave it on a statement.
You know, with so many things happening in our world today. Oh, God!
Thank you for doing that bit instead of going where I thought you were. Don't take any one political commentator's opinion as gospel. You use them to inform your opinion, not make your opinion. You okay there, V?
I'm okay. I just didn't mean to actually knock the chair over, so I surprised myself. I just meant to fall out of the chair. Anyway,
but you get what I'm saying, V?
Yeah, I agree with you. Silver Surfer Parable is a good comic.
It is a good comic. Jesus Christ, are we going that far back into the fucking well? Do we have to redo all those podcasts now?
No, go re-listen to it. Drippy, why are you watching the wrestling show if you don't care about wrestling? Go listen to the Silver Surfer podcast from like a year and a half ago.
Yeah. But might. Critical thinking, that exists. Yep. Remember,
sure does.
Think for yourself. Use other people's opinions to inform yours, not make yours. That goes for anything. That
YouTube-
goes for politics. That goes for movies. That goes for art, video games.
Remember, content creators aren't your food, they're your stomach acid.
Yep. Unless, like, art is somewhat food, but it's a mixed metaphor. We all understand what's being...
Yeah.
Art is food, critique is the acid.
As much as I think YouTubers can be artists in and of themselves, a lot of us simply post critiques or discussions of things we are interested in, and you should use that to inform your own and help you better understand your own opinion by your reaction to us saying our opinions.
Yep.
Like, I know I like certain things in comics, so I've recently learned that I enjoy certain things about DC a lot more than I thought I did, because I've heard Sal Gravali, I think that's his last name, say that they're stupid, and I've been like, no, fuck you, boomer.
Like what?
The Bat Family.
Oh. Yeah, that's a boomer-ass take.
Yeah.
I do find it hilarious that I love Sal pointing it out that DC every few years just goes like, we wanted just a bunch of new characters, and they make it a little event.
I was listening to that before we got in the call.
And they just make a bunch of new characters, and then they don't do anything with them.
What's funny is I actually read, as they were coming out, like the first 4 or 5 issues of Silencer and Sideways.
Yeah.
I remember thinking they were okay at the time. I just dropped them because my budget was getting tighter.
Yeah, I think that's just the big problem with some of these characters. Is like, a lot of them are just like, they're okay. They're cool. Mm-hmm. They're just not, it's fucking amazing, bro.
Yeah. And like that also led me to, we're completely off the rails now, but fuck it.
Well, we're about to start talking about Dynamite after this, so we can be a little breaky and then take a pisser and then Dynamite.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that video also led me to the thought of like, you know, we as comic book fans tend to say like creators are lazy and they should make more new characters. And then shit like the Dark Matter universe rolls around, and we're like, no, actually, maybe not. At least not like that, please. Or like fucking Tinian's Batman. Because that's all I ever hear about fucking Tinian's Batman run that's about to wrap up is, oh god, every villain is a bland OC he made. And I'm like, I thought, like, literally 10 years ago, the DC fandom was praising the New 52 for going out of its way to introduce new villains.
Yeah. Whatever happened to the one villain, the one Batman villain that looked like a sunflower? I think it was during the Gordon Batman era.
I didn't read any of that, so I don't immediately know what you're talking about.
Okay. There was also Automatopoeia.
Yeah, I would like to see Automatopoeia again. I did technically read some of that because there's an issue of Batgirl of Burnside that ties into that, and I did read that.
Oh.
It's a good issue.
Yeah.
Batgirl of Burnside is highly or at least these days, it's highly underrated. It was a big deal at the time.
Yeah. Marvel's doing good shit. We'll talk more about comic books on Sunday. So if you want to...
Hey.
Oh man, we got some shit to fucking talk about. TGE. What's TGE?
The Gex Energon?
Oh, they message redacted. I think they misspelled it.
I don't know.
But in the meantime, do we want to take a pisser, or do we want to continue on with the Dynamite?
You need to piss, because I don't.
Now, the calling because I like the costume. Fair enough. Sometimes that's all you need for a character.
Yeah. AEW Dynamite 10/16/2021 from the James L. Knight Center in Miami, Florida. Kicks off with Punk doing his big old, hey, look at me, aren't I fancy, don't you love me, when are we going to get tired of this? Anyway, I'm on commentary for the rest of the show.
He's good on commentary. I've been enjoying him on commentary.
Punk's great on commentary.
He also had a fucking call of the night on commentary later on.
Do remember to point it out to me because I don't remember a lot of the commentary at this point.
We did watch this episode of Dynamite together.
Oh, yeah, we did. I think we watched all of these together, didn't we?
Yeah, because Friday, the Rampages have been after my stream. By the way, twitch.tv/BoyinGoWriter.
And see, the thing is, we didn't have this show last week because I was sick. I think we covered that. But I was sick as a dog all day Thursday. And then by about midway through Friday, I was like, I'm well enough to be up and about. So, got on. I did some bullshit. I watched your stream. And then we watched Rampage. It was fun.
Yeah. Been playing Digimon. Been enjoying that.
And then
okay,
on
I
Saturday,
just gotta show you after the stream. Remind me, Spiky Dog Boy.
Okay. And then on Saturday, we recorded tomorrow's episode of Modular Components, where we count down our top 5 favorite songs of all time. So don't forget to check that out. And then immediately afterwards, we were like, okay, Cody, get the fuck out of here. We're going to watch wrestling.
Yeah.
We're probably going to do that again tomorrow night, honestly.
Probably.
Or no, Saturday. God damn it.
I mean, we'll do it tomorrow, too. I mean, you can show up in my stream. We can play some Digimon and then go watch the wrestling.
We could definitely do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, this wrestling.
So the first match on the card is Malachi Black versus Dante Martin. This was good.
This was great. Oh my god. Dante is just such a good talent, and I love how it's like, oh man, he would be a good match for Black if he just had a little more strategy.
And a little bit more experience. And I love Black coming into the AEW Undertaker role of I am the ultimate badass which everyone here fears. But if you get my respect, you earned my respect.
Yeah. Also, this is the thing. I always go, I barely remember this show. And then, as we're talking about it, I start remembering things.
Yeah.
Punk's commentary was actually really good in this match. He came off like a legit analyst talking about, yeah, I like both these guys. They're both really good, but it's really clear that Dante does not know how to handle somebody like Malachi.
Yeah, because Malachi is mind games and all that kind of stuff.
Also, and I love how Punk was the one who was going out of his way to be like, also, I'm pretty sure hanging out with Leo Rush is a bad idea. I just get a scummy vibe off of this guy.
Yeah, no crypto bros.
Mm-hmm.
But after that match, we had a backstage interview with Jurassic Express and Tony Schiavone, but it got interrupted by the Super Click.
Mm-hmm. Big old beatdown spot. And a hilarious instance of fucking Nick celebrating.
Oh yeah, there was also Kenny Omega and the Bucks did a 3-man powerbomb onto Luchasaurus to make up for the last powerbomb that failed.
Yeah, the fact that they botched it on it was the previous episode of Dynamite, correct?
Yes, but it's a nice good heel move because it's going haha, we did the powerbomb, fuck you, you know?
Yeah. And this time they did it into a twable.
Twable. And then we had the Inner Circle come out and start to cut a promo. And then American Top Team come out and start to cut a promo.
That did happen.
And basically it's setting up a 5v5 match. So it's going to be more members of American Top Team with Men of the Year versus the Inner Circle. Because I think this is just basically I don't mind it. It's a way for AEW.
I just had a really horrifying thought.
What?
What if this is the next War Games?
Blood
and Guts.
It could be because you can do a lot of smoke and mirrors and blood and guts.
Mm-hmm. But I don't want.
No.
I guess.
No, you know what I prefer? A Survivor Series style match. Eliminator tag.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But
anyways, let's talk about some Carney shit.
Yeah. So, Andrade brought out a tag team of his choice to challenge the Lucha Bros for the AAA tag team titles. The Lucha Bros come out, they do their thing, and then I can't remember the tag team name they came up with.
Los Superanas, which Punk helpfully pointed out translates to the Super Frogs.
Yeah, and these squat men with dumpy asses
In fucking Minecraft creeper costumes.
come out to the ring. They do a little frog jump over each other. It's kind of cute.
Mm-hmm.
And then they start the match, and they start beating down the Lucha Bros. Just like,
And commentary is immediately just like, oh, it's fucking FTR. They are wrestling exactly like FTR wrestles.
yeah, that's what I was saying. CM Punk had a call of the night. It was just like, guys, this is FTR.
Mm-hmm.
And then in the middle of the match, the Lucha Bros ripped off their masks, revealing it was actually FTR the whole time.
And then there's a big screwy beat up finish, and FTR are your new AAA tag team champions. Yay, woohoo!
I mean, I think Triple H's going to be excited for it because they get some cool American heels
Yeah.
to invigorate their tag team division. I think that's the bigger reason why they're doing it. A, it makes FTR look good. They can go away and do some things and build up some cred, but also make people miss them on AEW TV.
Yeah.
Triple A gets some fresh talent in their division.
Mm-hmm.
And AEW gets a cool little angle out of it of like, oh, what is the Pinnacle and Andrade? Are they working together in a certain way? What's going on?
Yeah, and we'll get our answer about that in a minute.
Yeah, it could be more, it could be less. Who knows?
Mm-hmm.
But no, I enjoyed this match. I understand why people go like, why someone can go like, this is kind of dumb and carny, but I like it.
Yeah, it was fine, but it left me very baffled for about 5 minutes.
Are you still baffled at some things, or do you like go? No, I get it now.
I get it now. That's why I said for about 5 minutes.
Okay,
You got to key into that part of the sentence, there, buddy.
buddy, I was just trying to make sure. I was just trying to make sure. I just want to make sure we're all on the same page.
Yes, we're all on the same page here.
Fuck off.
You thought you would make me collapse, but it was I who brought out the old memes, the secret trick technique.
So Leo Rush basically goes like, "Yo, Dante, you failed, but I'm gonna make it so you don't fail. Buy Bitcoin."
Yeah, this is a really cool comeback story they're setting up for Darius.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Because you know that's what's going to happen is Dante's going to have a few reluctant heel matches, and then Darius is going to come back from injury and be like, but brothers! We're brothers!
And
Be
then
good
Leo's
brothers."
gonna get like a tag team partner, and they're gonna have a tag match.
Yeah, yeah. So, okay.
So Crypto Bro Leo Rush.
It is a thing.
I'm just waiting for him to go like, "Yo, have you invested in Doge yet?"
I have a friend from back in Stanford who had a lot of luck with GameStop. Maybe we should look into that.
God damn it. GameStop has evened out.
Mm-hmm.
I follow that bullshit a little bit.
But anyways, this is one of my favorite segments of the night, actually, because Tony Schiavone is trying to stop FTR as they're running out of the back of the building. And he's like, hey, you guys basically just screw jobbed the Lucha Brothers. What the hell? And they're like, we don't know what you're fucking talking about. We won these titles fair and square. Anyway, bye. And Andrade is like saying some fucking I'm a badass Spanish man shit to him. And then MJF comes up and goes like, my money? Thank you. And just so we're clear, FTR, one night deal. Pleasure doing business with you.
I love how scummy and like quick MJF is with all of this.
Mm-hmm. It feels so perfect and so classically underhanded Hitman type shit. I legitimately loved it.
Yeah. Also, it feels appropriately 80s.
Yeah.
It feels like early 80s NWA kind of shit.
Mm-hmm. It's legitimately like, okay, this was a hit job.
Yeah. Next, we had Wheeler Yuta versus Jonathan Moxelton. John Moxley.
My mom makes this delicious squash soup, but even it was not as good as this match.
This was a squash of the utmost degree. I think this match lasted a minute.
This was fucking shit. This reminded me, deadass, of like, remember when Mox was on his going for the title run, and they had an angle that opened an episode of Dynamite that was just giving him the fastest win in AEW history? Of, I think it was Michael Nakazawa. He beat him in 5 seconds with the paradigm shift.
Yeah, no, this had that similar kind of vibe of John Moxley just wanted to get in, get his win, because he wants to reclaim his lost property.
Mm-hmm.
And then we had Orange Cassidy off to the side, worried about his friend, taking off his sunglasses, which is the signal for him about to try. When they fall, it's not a signal, but when he purposely takes them off, yeah.
So basically, Mox versus Blood Orange at Full Gear. Let's fucking go.
Oh, fuck yeah. I've seen some clips of Hassan. He's okay.
Hassan Minaj, you mean? Yeah, I like that guy.
Hassan Abi Piker. He's a leftist Twitch streamer. He plays games.
God damn it.
Yeah. Then we had an interview with Serena Deeb where Serena basically goes, "Yeah, no, I'm a heel now. Grr."
Fucking deal with it. And then Hikaru Shida deals with it by throwing the trophy at her from off screen.
More backstage brawls with ladies in suits, please, AEW. Please and thank you.
Mm-hmm. Fucking... I swear to God, no matter what Hikaru Shida does, no matter what she does with her look, she is just like instant waifu material.
Like, legitimately. I think the AEW women's division is really kicking up, especially with this storyline.
Mm-hmm.
Drippy, that is old lore. That is like deep lore.
You think you're joking with that, bro? But like, go back to my Twitter in like
2016,
last year, 2016. Hell, I've even got some videos where I'm traumatized by politics.
Yeah, that's the true truth. That's the true truth.
That's about a level and a half below the water on the Modular Media iceberg.
But then we had the Dark Order, Evil Uno, Alex Reynolds, and John Silver.
I was beginning to wonder if you had any match graphics tonight.
I just did not want to go through that fucking timeline because it's a week and a fucking half to go through.
Fair enough, honestly.
I found this and it was like, alright, good enough. Versus the Super Click. This was a fun match, a lot of good bits.
Mm-hmm. Great subversion of expectations with the kiss spot.
Yes, perfect, excellent. I love the sequence from Reynolds and Silver.
Yeah.
I don't know what to call it. I don't think it has a name. I just want to like call it the super combo.
Yeah. Wait, you mean Reynolds and Silver as a tag team?
Yeah.
They're the Beaver Boys.
No, not their tag team name, the move name. Like, where John Silver does, like, a kick, and then a suplex, and then they do another suplex, and then they do another kick, and it's, like, really fucking smooth.
They're just unloading on an opponent. Yeah, that was great.
That combo, that move, because that, to me, is, like, their finisher technique.
Yeah.
But no, it was great. I don't remember who wins. You got the list on you.
Adam Cole pins Alex Reynolds after a hit with the boom. And then after the
name
match,
of that move is getting better and better. God damn it.
Yeah. And then there's a big old beatdown afterwards involving Jungle Boy,
The Bieber Boys, out of context, is such a weird name. You're not wrong.
I mean, and Brandon Cutler. Jungle Boy comes down and he beats up Adam Cole and Brandon Cutler, and they run off.
Yeah.
Because I think the Bucks were already out of there to some extent.
Is Dark Order the only face faction we have?
I mean, you might be right.
And I'm not counting, like, no, best friends.
Yeah, best friends. And I mean, the Nightmare family is supposed to be face, but like they're. Well, actually, we can just fucking roll right into that.
Oh yeah, here's the kiss.
Hey!
Also love how wrestling rings just get rid of everybody's nose so they look a lot more goofy.
Yeah.
Hey guys. Is it gay to kiss your homies goodnight?
Oh.
And yet, yeah, that's true, Vac. Vac was once haunted by Tommy Oliver and a talking shark.
Yeah.
That talking shark had a very handsome voice, though.
He was quite the charmer. I'll give him that.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
Anyway, enough about my war for one night, please.
Then we had what has to be one of the best vignettes AEW's put out in recent memory.
Really? I did not get the impression that you liked this that much.
I dug it. Yeah. That shark had a handsome-ass voice.
Mm-hmm. But fucking... Yeah, it's just Cody trying to train at the Nightmare Factory with all of his students and Arn, and I think Dustin was there too.
Yeah.
And they're just beating the shit out of him relentlessly because it's like you have to get better no matter what. Trial by fire, drop the bullshit.
But it was also more of like you got to be on your toes at all times. And you can't be focused on other things.
Yeah, you're at the top of the food chain. Everybody wants to come after you, even when you don't have a belt.
Yeah. And, like, everybody just keeps attacking him. He goes to one place, they just attack him more. He doesn't get a chance to rest. It is very anime-esque.
Mm-hmm.
I like this segment. It was also shot really well.
Yeah, it felt like a really good student film.
And there was also, like, a lot of, like, fun cameos of, like, people you don't often associate with Cody Rhodes. But, like, we haven't seen in a bit.
Yeah.
And I also love how, like, Dustin was there, and he also gave Cody shit. But you could see the conflict in Dustin's face. Like, he almost
I'm doing this because I love you, and love has to be tough sometimes.
And I don't want Arn to shoot me.
Mm-hmm.
But I genuinely like this kind of vibe.
Vax lore is pretty... Yeah, Drippy, that's what fucking happens when you're on YouTube for almost 10 years and you keep rebooting your shit because nothing works.
And here's the best part. Like, I have secret extensive lore. You're not gonna see it. Vax seen some of it, but you're not gonna see it.
I mean... Just be aware that I have all of it backed up. All of what you've shown me is backed up. So this friendship needs to either not ever end or end amicably.
Then MJF came out and cut a promo. No, MJF came out for a match.
Yeah, because he was setting it up like, oh, I have a match with Darby. Darby better get out here. And they're like, Darby is not here. MJF's being a dick.
But then MJF does the thing that we all expected it to happen of everybody. Why are they in masks? Why are they beating down Darby Allin in masks? Because MJF then goes, wait, Darby got hurt? Oh no, who could have done that? He was trying to do it so he could play innocent here so he could get the by forfeit victory.
Yeah.
So he can say, I won against Darby without ever having to fight Darby.
So it's a pretty solid heel plan.
But they don't need to spell it out for you. It makes total sense. It works.
Yeah, it was a little confusing at first, but I think this is a good way to continue it.
Yeah. But MJF does get shut down by Sting.
Yeah. Sting shows up and, MJF doesn't like the snow, so he goes away.
Yeah. You know what? All in all, it was a pretty simple and clean segment. Should I explain the joke?
Fuck off.
Because Drippy in the comments,
Eat my whole ass.
Because Drippy in the chat said Keyblades are pretty weird, and the theme song to Kingdom Hearts is simple and clean. Oh my god, he actually left. Oh. Oh no. All right. I guess we're doing the solo now. All right. I didn't want it to be this way. I didn't want it to be this way, my friend. I didn't want it to be this way, man. So here we go. We're just gonna keep going. We triggered Vac. Yeah, Vac being a little Nancy. Shit. I don't remember what the fucking Anna J bit was. Hold on. I'm gonna pull up the maybe if I'm just shit enough, Vac will come in because he hey Vac, no fuck you. You don't get to pull this kind of thing on me, Vac. You know? You think you're smart, you think you're clever, you think we were talking about wrestling, sir, and then you had to take your ball and go home. You had to take your ball and go home. Hey. Next up, Tony Schiavone talks to Anna. No. God, fuck it. See, this is what you make me do, Vac. Tony Schiavone does an interview with Anna J. I don't quite remember what happens. So let's continue. We then had a match between Kiera Hogan and Penelope Ford. It was pretty dang good. Kiera Hogan got a lot of good stuff in. Kiera Hogan didn't lose in the end. Vac, your opinions on...
If you fucking bring up Ghost in the chat of the fucking wrestling stream one more time, I am timing you out.
You don't have a ghost of a chance.
People ask you if you're fine, and you're supposed to say that you're fine, but the truth is that you're not fine. You're actually doing really fucking terribly, and you just want to kill yourself. And that's life. That is how life goes. That is my entire punished fucking existence on this channel.
Hey, Vac.
Hey.
Hey, Vac.
Hey.
Hey, Vac.
What?
What do you think about 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo?
I haven't actually seen any.
Okay.
I've heard good things.
Okay. Kiera Hogan versus Penelope Ford. Do you have any thoughts?
That was okay.
Yeah,
It's a fucking match, wasn't it?
yeah, it's a fucking a match. Good women's
Hmm.
match. Makes
Yeah.
Penelope look strong,
Hmm.
but Kira Hogan also gets a good shit in. It's good.
Yeah.
And then we had the best promo of the night. Miro.
Miro fucking like asking God for forgiveness while simultaneously blaming him for the loss and asking why has he forsaken him, because I think Miro understands Christianity better than any fucking Christian character I've seen in recent fiction.
Yeah, it's like he because Miro's character is going like, you are putting me in this predicament to test me, and I am going to prove myself.
I would make Twit Live drippy, but my computer is not that powerful. Both the live shows are done through Boingo's computer. I
Um,
am well overdue for an upgrade.
I do love the line, God, how could you give me a body made of granite and a neck made of sand?
Yes, that was great.
Oh, it's so good. It like genuinely, besides Hangman, Miro has one of the most fascinating characters in AEW.
Hmm.
And Malachi. Malachi does too.
It's good shit. It's really good shit.
Oh, yep. Yeah.
I hope they do something cool with Miro going forward because I think they're gonna spin him out of the TNT picture for a little bit.
It's very possible. We then had Hangman Adam Page coming out, cutting a promo, and basically putting all the subtext that we've been following for the past few years into text so everybody's caught up and knows what's going on.
It was legitimately the best promo I've seen out of this. The best babyface, me explaining why I'm good and I should win this coming match promo I have seen out of AEW in a long time. Like the last time I saw a babyface promo that made me feel this fired up was Cody's first pandemic episode promo.
I was about to say Cody's Blood Brothers promo.
I feel like that was yeah, that was way before that. So
Yeah, no,
like
that was the first AEW show. I'm just saying that was a good promo.
yeah, there's that. There's freaking like if we're just talking about Cody promos for a second, there's also the fucking undesirable to undeniable promo during his program with Jericho. Like there's a lot of ones I like, but the three big ones for Cody is fucking proto era setting up the Dustin match promo. There's setting up the match with Jericho promo, and then there's introducing the pandemic era promo. Um, and like the point I'm trying to get to here is this Hangman promo was as good as some of Cody's best promos.
Yeah. But like to that point, Miro's promo was an amazing promo on the base of its subtlety.
Hmm.
Like it's big, it's bombastic, it's a big, powerful promo, but there's a subtlety in Miro's reaction to the loss, Miro's reaction to faith, his belief, all this kind of stuff, how it's all wrapped up into this. While Hangman is stripping away the not necessarily the layers or the nuance, but kind of stripping away
He's
the
going, I've been being subtle for 2.5 years. It's time to put it all in
he's being
proper
more raw. He's
context.
being raw.
Yeah. Because the character is now at a place where it makes sense for him to be this open about how he has felt about things for the longest time, and how he's recently come to terms with things. And I love that he puts a little bit of shoot in here, and he kind of brings the fact that he just had a son into the storyline, because that almost that helps that jump out a little bit more And it makes it think like, because there's that trope of like, oh, a man's entire perspective on life changes when he sees his kid for the first time, and I feel like that's part of what they were doing, or he was doing here, with like, okay, I had my big loss where I thought I was ready for things. I regrouped. I had my kid. I've fought a lot, and like I still believe in myself, and I think a lot. I think it's still worth doing it because I took the break to have the kid, and it was a great thing, and I still believe in myself, and more importantly, all of you still believe in me. Like the whole through line of this promo that the audience bought into so perfectly, with them just being like, no, we love you from moment one, when he's talking about the early shit of him failing and not being as good as he wanted to be, and it sending him into the alcoholism, and him saying like, the reason I've always kept going, and the reason I'm gonna keep going, and I'm going to try my damnedest at Full Gear, because that's very important. He never in this promo says, I am going to win, I am going to become AEW World Champion at Full Gear. He says, I am going to give you my heart, soul, blood, sweat, and tears at Full Gear, because all of you have always believed in me, and you've kept chanting cowboy shit. Like, oh, yes!
It is genuinely just taking all of everything that we've just been analyzing, understanding. Like, Hangman Page made his own Hangman Page video essay with this promo.
Yeah, and it made me go like, God damn it, now, like, I have toyed with the idea of making a proper AEW video essay so many times, and now I'm like, all I fucking need is for Hangman to win at Full Gear. And the fucking Hangman video essay is happening.
Yeah, no, it is phenomenal. It is great. And, like, two of the best promos in forever, back to back, you know? Miro's redemption and Hangman's ascension.
Mm-hmm.
And Trippy, it's not that hard to trigger back. Watch. Thanos butt.
I mean, you're not showing it, so it has no power.
Then we have the final match, the main event.
Yes, the infamous Bobby Bish versus the American Dragon, Bryan. It's fine.
Yeah, it was a good technical match. It was fun.
Mm-hmm. It was not either of their best work, but it was a really solid match, and you get the feeling it's a match that the two of them have been wanting to have for a while.
This you know what this match feels like? This match feels like your dad and your dad's friend are going out golfing and drinking beers. And they're not going out to work on their golf game. They're going out to play golf and have fun playing golf with each other. These are two guys who just known each other, been in the same circles, and they're just here to they're here to do the wrestle thing and just have fun with each other.
Also, because I've never pointed it out on a stream, and you've given me the perfect screen cap to do so here. Whenever I see the fish on Bobby Fish's trunks, all I can think is, why does he have a Batman logo on his trunks? Because of the fucking Robert Pattinson Batman movie having a red Batman logo.
Man, no, it was a good match. Daniel Bryan won. Bryan Danielson.
Yeah.
That's the first time I've done that in a while.
Well, the American Dragon, he did very well.
I love how Punk just immediately was like, I'm just going to call him American Dragon because I know I'm going to fuck up.
Yeah, that was great. Also, I'm slightly disappointed Excalibur has still never referenced one Jacob Long during one of Bryan Danielson's matches.
I'm surprised he hasn't mentioned John Jacob Jingleheimer Schmidt.
Mm-hmm.
But right at the end of AEW Dynamite, we get a reveal for the World Title Eliminator Tournament card. And oh boy, is this exciting. All right, so first up we have Dark Order's 10, or AKA Press 10 Vance, versus John Moxleton.
That's a cool matchup. However, I fully expect it to be Beast Mode Mox doing an AEW squash on 10.
I do hope 10 gets at least a little bit in right before John just goes John.
Mm-hmm.
We then have Orange Cassidy versus Powerhouse Hobbs. That's going to be a fun one.
Calling it now, Cassidy is getting an upset win because he wants to have a match with Mox.
Yeah. Dustin Rhodes versus Bryan Danielson.
Let's fucking go! That's another match that it's very clear those guys have wanted to have for a long time.
Especially now that Dustin's like, I wouldn't say fixed up, but he's a lot healthier. He's in a lot better place than anytime he's been Goldust in the Fed with Daniel.
Mm-hmm. And he's the natural again, because Bryan Danielson is one of those guys who's like, yo, Dustin, Goldust is cool. I like Goldust. Fuck Black Rain. And Dustin is like, yeah, fuck Black Rain.
Fuck Seven. Yeah, fuck Seven.
Fuck Seven. Oh my god, fuck Seven. But no, Goldust is cool. But like the natural though. The fucking natural though. Can we get some of that in our match, please? And he's like, yeah, okay, whatever you want to do, kid.
Oh god. It just feels weird calling Bryan Danielson fucking kid.
But the Dustin is a kid.
I don't know. I'm just saying it's fun. Yeah, no, it is going to be some old school wrestling. And then the final match, which was probably going to be low-key best of these four.
Yeah.
Lance Archer versus Eddie Kingston. Oh.
Okay, so part of me really expects Lance to win because, like, what the hell else are they doing with him right now? But, like, what if the final match at the final match of the tournament at Full Gear is fucking Eddie versus Mox?
Ooh, that's heartbreaking.
Mm-hmm. Like, and just play it totally as a face versus face match of just the two of them going like, fuck, we both want to do this and we're not bitches, so let's just agree to go out there and leave it all on the mat.
Yeah. There's so many cool story possibilities we can get through this whole thing. It's going to be great.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And it starts tomorrow with Orange Cassidy and Powerhouse Hobbs.
Yeah, tomorrow night on Rampage.
It's going to be good. But we still have some more things to talk about. We do have another BTE.
Yeah, this one was solid. I'm trying to think of if there was something I wanted to talk about.
Drippy, I have watched some Gundam. I need to watch some more. I've started the 79 Gundam series, and I need to finish it.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, this one is pretty skippable. I think there's a little bit of travel vlog stuff, but it's mostly just alternate angles of the beatdown from Dynamite and the tag match.
And Bud's reaction, because the thumbnail makes it look like they have a conversation about stealing the kiss.
Yeah, they're talking to Adam Cole because they're still trying to woo Adam Cole to join the Dark Order, and he's like, "Fuck off, you goddamn nerds."
And then we had Sammy's vlog,
which was pretty fun this week. There's a great bit where, as the title suggests, Taz shoot piss backstage at AEW because Taz is just going like, I'm trying to remember what exactly the conversation was. It was something about like Charlie was being a dipshit and they're talking about like tailored suits and stuff like that, and Taz is just like, really, this is what you guys are obsessed with, really? And they're like, and Cody walks up and he's like, yeah, suits are amazing, while he's wearing workout clothes. What else happened? The Sammy vlog title tournament is still going on, and Dustin is just cleaning house. The finals are actually um, in this match. We find out the finals are going to be, if I can get to the actual time code of the damn bracket. There we go. Dustin versus Charlie, which is really interesting because like Dustin has been like just an idiot savant at the games they've been playing. Of he's like, what the fuck are we doing? Okay, wins. Um, and Charlie is like obviously one of the fan darlings of Sammy's vlog, so it's gonna go one of two ways of like who's gonna win. It's gonna be interesting. Then we get the announcement of Too Fast, Too Fuegos on Dark this week. Um, and there's a really funny bit where they're talking about like they're making a joke about um it's like some kind of meta thing about AEW and WWE of um what's his fucking name? Bushy hair guy with the big coat from the factory.
Nick Camarado.
Yeah. He comes up to Sammy and Aaron Solo while they're hanging out, and he's like, "Hey, can I get $1 for the vending machines?" And they're like, "Yeah, here, take this one, dude. That's the bottom dollar. That one's all crinkly." And he's like, "I want the top dollar." And he's like, "You can't get the top dollar. The top dollar is way too nice. You need to be happier with what you got." And he's like what? And then fucking Lance Archer comes out of nowhere, fucking knocks out Aaron Solo, and just takes all of the dollars, and he's like, "What? Every dollar dies," and walks off.
Is that about it?
It's weirdly funny. And then there's a cool dark segment, and by dark I mean like they didn't record it at all except with Sammy's vlog camera of them celebrating Fuego's birthday in the ring because it was Fuego's birthday this past week.
Nice.
Yeah.
And then we had a slight kerfuffle and a correction.
Mm-hmm.
AEW was announced that they were going to be working with Susan B. Komen, G. Komen, G. Komen, for breast cancer awareness for the for all the stuff, you know. Then people rightfully gave them shit. They went okay. They took it down, and then they
Literally CM Punk tweeted in between that and then posting the new tweet. We're working on it.
Yeah, because he is well known for having words about the Susan G. Komen
and
Foundation.
People dug that up in response to this.
Yeah, so AEW has teamed up with BCRF, Breast Cancer Research Foundation, a more reputable charity foundation, to team up with for breast cancer awareness.
Yeah,
and research.
Nice.
So yeah, good on you AEW for hearing out people's complaints, recognizing them, researching, and course correcting.
And
amazing how simple this is. Amazing.
Yeah. And for the few of you out there who don't get why this is a big deal, or maybe why Susan G. Komen is a bad thing, Susan G. Komen puts most of their money. They're not even really a charity. A lot of their money goes into profits, marketing, and suing the shit out of anybody who uses pink ribbons without their permission.
Right.
And very little of their money goes to actual cancer research.
It goes to awareness, which is just basically going like, hey, you should get your breast checked. And check your breasts and education on that, which is good. That should be.
It's not fighting the disease.
Yeah.
And like people have been saying for years to another wrestling company we don't talk about all that often on here, hey, stop supporting them. They're a big fucking scam. And we've gotten silence in response.
Yeah. But this was
remember, Stephanie McMahon invented women's wrestling.
Yeah. But we can say this. The Federation did do one good thing recently. They made Xavier King.
The boyhood dream came true. I didn't actually watch the match. I was barely
No.
aware King of the Ring was going on. But
Yeah.
I put this on the topic list because Xavier Woods has said for years that King of the Ring is like his favorite thing in wrestling, and he's always wanted to win it. When it came back last year, he was asking not even to win, just to be in the tournament on Twitter, and he didn't get to be. They fucking used that to put over Baron Corbin last year. But this year he won, and they also introduced a women's version of the tournament this year, and Selena Vega fucking won, which is crazy, but okay.
Yeah. But now all three members of the New Day have some cool accolades to their name other than just tag titles.
Yeah, freaking Kofi was a WWE champion. Big E is a two-time Intercontinental champion, and is he still the WWE
I
champion?
think Kofi might be the new champion. I think I saw a thing or like they had a match.
Oh,
Like a
okay.
babyface match.
hmm And Xavier has this, and don't forget he's doing all kinds of extra media shit now. So like, this is like, fuck it, pun fully intended. This is the jewel in his crown of being fucking everywhere and doing awesome shit and being way more successful than anybody expected him to be when he first started on the main roster.
Very much so. But that is all we really have to talk about wrestling in chronological order. Overall, I think it's a pretty good solid week for wrestling, other than the Blood Show. But hey,
Yeah.
we got the happy ending to the Blood Show.
That's the crazy thing about the Blood Show. Like there was some weird stuff, but apparently nothing bad came out of the Blood Show this week, this year.
By the way, we're calling it the Blood Show because it is Crown Jewel, which is broadcasted out of Saudi Arabia.
In the beautiful progressive city of Jeddah.
I don't think this one was in Jeddah. I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not gonna fucking watch it.
No, it's fucking. It's just blood money from Saudi Arabia. Fuck it.
hmm
I mean, yeah, cool. The people of Saudi Arabia deserve some kind of escapism and entertainment from.
Apparently, Mansoor and Ali had a really good match too.
Yeah.
Because they only give Mansoor anything when they're doing the Saudi shows.
Um. Apparently, no. Apparently, Ali and Mansoor have been doing stuff on Raw or SmackDown. I don't know which brand they're on, but they've been doing things.
I have no idea.
They've been doing
I
things on the main roster.
Like, here's the thing. The reason we're treating this as so throwaway last minute is A, it happened today, and B, I have barely been paying attention to WWE
I
this
don't.
month.
I don't pay attention. We don't pay attention. Why should we pay attention to a thing we don't like?
Yeah, like I am so checked out of wrestling that when people started talking about ratings again last week, I was just like, "What? I thought the didn't we stop doing that like 6 months ago?" Okay, continue.
Are we just glad they AEW? We're just glad they. Oh, no, we have. Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
But no, it was. I'd say it's a good week of wrestling, minus the giant tumor of wrestling we have in Connecticut.
Uh, Also, shout outs to let's not get into why, but just shout outs to Don Callis for having tweet of the month the other day.
Oh yeah, fucking Don Callis. Don Callis on Twitter is a face. Don Callis on Dynamite's a heel.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, why don't you tell the people where they can find you?
Hey everybody, I'm the Vacuuminator. I'm another YouTuber in this fucking world we call the internet. I make videos about things and stuff. There's gonna be a new video soon, probably. I don't know. I'm dealing with a bunch of shit right now. I want to make a new video. I've got a couple ideas for a new video floating around in my brain space. I just need to deal with other things before I can do them. I was hoping to maybe have it out by the end of the month. Might end up being like early to mid next month at this point, but we'll see. In any case, go check out my vast back catalog at youtube.com/thevacuuminator, which is spelled TheVacuuminator, and follow me on Twitter at thevacuuminator.
Alright then, hey, howdy howdy. My name is Chris, a Boing Rider Gaston. I make a variety of content on the internet. I make video essays and editorials at Boingo Writer on YouTube. I have a Twitter at Boingo_Writer. I have an Instagram at Boingo_Writer. I have a TikTok at Boingo_Writer. And if you want to see me on Twitch, I stream Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Fridays, starting between 9 and 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at twitch.tv/Boingo. We've been playing Digimon. It's been fun. Vac, say it's been fun.
It's been fun.
And this has been wrestling. Modular Media Wrestling.
Wrestling!
The podcast stuff. So if you're watching this on YouTube, hey, give us Modular Media a like, a comment, a subscribe. Do all the things. If you're listening to this on a podcasting platform, hey, follow us there. It'll help us out. Listen to our other podcasts, such as Twit, where Vac and Buster talk about tokusatsu. Components, where we talk about bullshit. And No Prize, where we talk about Marvel bullshit. I think that's it. Do you want to end the podcast?
Yeah.